Okay, so this was a game that I completely ruined. And yeah, I completely ruined this game, guys. Like, it was so winnable until it wasn't. So I'm just going to take a look at it and see where I could have done better. We get our clear off. Do pretty well. Top got a solo kill. So I wanted to play around top. Stay around top because we don't need to be bot. That's actually something I'm glad I did. I think what I should do instead, though, is instead of sitting in this bush, is sit in lane brushes. Like, the last concept we talked about was like, you know, when I have tempo, I need to use it. Like, before I would just like walk around, but here I actually recognize, okay, I have tempo, I could stay top for a little bit, you know, since that's all I have to do. But instead of like doing this, like, I should just get in a lane brush and wait, you know. I think lane ganking is OP. So hey, that's something I can keep in mind. When I have tempo, if it's not like a clear-cut CC lane, like for example, if I'm on bot, this happens a lot on bot side. Like, let's say on bot side, like we're red side this game, and I end up bot lane here, and I have Smolder Bard. Like, instead of sitting in the bushes in the river, just lane gank, you know? Just sit in the lane and see what happens. End up going here. Everything ends up pretty well. I don't think I need to face tank the Galio, but I had my shield, so I was pretty confident. I also saw Bard was coming up. I missed my Q. We hit the back end though. We get in the bush. Flash away. Q. And we're chilling. Alright, not bad. Expecting nice clear. Then here we had a really nice play. I actually made a short out of this, a YouTube short. Go check that out. We get grubs. It's so perfect. This was another thing. Like, I knew that something was going to happen here, right? So I warded for my Urgot. It's good. And then you can just look at my body language here. I go to my camps, right? But then I go top because I'm like, they're going in, they're fighting. And yeah. Urgot actually ends up dying. So I think the lesson to be learned here is, like, if you're not sure you can gank something like in awkward lane states, because the other lane state was actually kind of awkward too. You know, where Kha'Zix halfway underneath his turret. If it's an awkward lane state, just get in a lane brush. Lane gank, bro. End up wasting a lot of time. Game's still not over, like, it sucks, but it is what it is. We clear. We have tempo. We look top, they're fighting. And then here, Urgot's flashing in. And I try my best to do something here. I mean, Kha'Zix is just Kha'Zix though, so yeah. And then this is where the game explodes. Oh, I guess not. Not here. Yeah, here. We try to dive the Kha'Zix. Urgot misses his flip. I get CC'd. And yeah, it's just cooked. Alright, that's where the game ended. Because I like what I'm doing. Like, I like that I'm here. Well, I don't like that I'm here, but you know, I like that I'm looking at the lanes and I'm using my temp. I made a video on not letting my strong side die. Like, if I'm on this side, this guy cannot get 1v1'd, you know, when I'm strong siding him. If I'm top side, Kha'Zix cannot take a 1v1. That's illegal, you know? And yeah. I mean, honestly, this W is kind of bad. But, I mean, yeah, he still has his W, so it wouldn't have mattered. It just sucks, man. But lane ganks. If the lane is in an awkward state to gank, normally, and I guess example of that would just be like, if they're under tower, right? If they're under tower and they're not diveable, for example, if I ended up bot lane, Smolder Bard, you know, our Sona's underneath their tower, and I can't dive because I have Smolder Bard, just sit in a lane brush, you know? Just sit in lane brush. I like what I saw from this game. It's definitely an improvement. We're improving on some few things, but ganks were pretty bad on Kha'Zix. And then also, like, Dragon's coming up, and I have this like mental block where, like, when I have Smolder, I'm just thinking we have to give everything, give all dragons. But let's just, okay, they were full HP, so I guess it doesn't matter. But okay, yeah. So good things, but if the lane is not gankable, if they're under tower and you can't dive, just sit in a lane brush. There's no harm in lane ganking, because that's something I haven't done. I actually don't lane gank at all, man. Like, I literally don't. So I need to start implementing that into my game, because it's broken.